Disclaimer: before performing any exercise program, please use common sense and follow the advice of your doctor or medical professional to reduce and avoid injury. By performing any physical exercises, you are performing them at your own risk. High Livity Fitness cannot be liable for the outcomes of your actions. Thanks for your understanding.
Excellent. Happy morning to you all. Good to see you. Let's get some movement in here. All right, just shake it out, guys. If you're just coming in, we'll get a little bit more formal in a minute. Don't worry. Shaking it on up, taking some big breaths in. That's it, that's it. All right. Let's step touch, nice and easy. Take it out wide, stepping outside the hips here, reaching and pulling it on back to you. All right, time to turn on that breath, everybody. So inhale big through the nose, let it out through the mouth. Let's take it up, reach up. Squeeze the elbows back and down behind you. That's it. Now can you lift your heels here? Let's go. Pick up the heels, start to kick that butt into shape. Open up the chest. You got it, bring it to the front. Push and pull. Heels up in the back, you got it. Nice moves. All right, keep bending those knees, lifting those heels, dropping in to lift up. Beautiful. All right, let's set the feet down. Take one foot, tap it out in, out, and in. Good. You ready to add some speed? Here we go. Press down into that standing foot. Keep the knee slightly bent. Bring in some balance. Pull the knee up across the chest. Slight turn in the torso here. That's it. Now back to the center, heels up. Push and pull. Take it up, pull it down. Squeeze the elbows together. You got it. Drop down to lift up. Give yourself a little bit of leverage there as you press down, lift that heel. Squeeze the elbows, open up the chest. Nice work. All right, we're moving to the other side. Let's plant that foot and tap. So your standing leg is slightly bent. When you're ready, you can catch the beat if you so feel inclined to do. And pull the knee up across the chest. That's it. Slight twist from the torso. Take a big breath in for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Now set the feet out. Toes are slightly out. Heels are in. We're going to reach to the corners as we sit that butt back and down. Warming up our squat here. Pressing down into the heels to rise up. You got it. Reach for the corners. Open up the chest. Nice job. All right, guys, let's take it down. Hold it a little bit and just little pulses. So 50% range of motion. You don't have to go too far down, but we want to pull the belly in, right? Lift the chest, shoulders back and down. You got it, everyone. Breathe. All right, let's take it to the side. We're going to move into a lunge. Back heel lifted. Drop down. Press into the front foot to rise up. That's it. Back knee right down through center. Shoulders stacked over those hips. Back heel presses away. Nice job. Now, if you don't like the back heel lifted, that's fine. Step it in. Bend both knees down through center. Pull the belly in. You got it. Let's take it down. Give me 4 more. For 4. For 3. Beautiful. For 2. Take it down and hold. Little pulses. You want to draw the navel to the spine. Keep that core nice and engaged. Keep the shoulders relaxed. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Let's turn it around. Back heel lifted. Front knee over the ankle. Get set up for that lunge. Hips are square. You take it down as much as you need to. Legs are a little bit more worn down. So if you feel ready to drop down a little bit more, you go for it. If you need to step the foot in, that's fine. Bend that back knee through center. Give me 4 more wherever you are. Remembering to keep that core nice and strong, pulling the belly in. You got it. 2 more. That's it, everybody. Take it down and hold. Little pulses. Front knee over the ankle. Shoulders over the hips. That's it, guys. Stay with it. Breathe. Come back to center. Feet are wide. Reach. Sit that butt back and down. Now make sure your knees are not going past your toes. You guys know that, right? Try and keep that chest up. Try and keep the back nice and long. So imagine that you're reaching through the top of your head here. You're not slouching over, right? Give me one more. That's it. All right, guys, we're gonna come right in for our back track. So set the feet under hips. Let's take those arms wide, reach them up overhead as if you're making a V. Relax the shoulders down, okay? So don't let the shoulders come up to ears. Relax the shoulders down. Bring a micro bend to the knee, and we're just gonna hinge from the hip. Reach to the corners and come back to center. So keep the arms nice and long. Reach through the fingers. We're gonna send the tailbone away. Keep the back as flat as you can. As you take the crown of the head and reach forward. That's it. Stay with it. Press down into the feet to rise up. Maybe you can feel the back of your legs really start to wake up here. If the arms are too much, that's fine. You can allow the arms to relax down in front of you. Again, just make sure that those shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. Reach. That's it. Extend through the fingertips. Stay with it. Nice work, everybody. All right, we're gonna take it down. We're gonna hold. Hold. Extend the tailbone away. Get really long in the back here. Reach through the fingers. Pull the belly up. Keep holding. Take a breath in. Rise up. Nice job. Let's do it one more time. Hip hinge. Reach to the corners. Gaze goes down. Keep the neck long. Keep the spine nice and long. Reaching for 4. You got it for 3, for 2, and 1. All right, let's take the hands behind the head. Feet are under hips. Bend those knees, and we're tipping to the side. So keep the elbows open here. A little lateral tip to get those obliques working. Try to pull that belly button in toward the spine. Keep the chest nice and open. You got it. Breathe in. Don't jut that hip out. Keep those hips square to the front. All right, take a look. We're going to bring the weight into the right foot. Bring the left knee up toward the elbow. Slight twist. Take it down. Lift and twist. Take it as slow as you need to. Lift and twist. So rather than bringing your elbow in, you just want to twist the torso slightly so that that elbow comes in toward the knee. Okay, everything is really controlled here. Give me 4 more. Beautiful, pressing down into that standing foot for 3. Woo, can you feel those shoulders wake up, that chest? 2, give me 1 more. That's it, all right, reset. Bend in those knees, open up the elbows, tip it to the other side. So make sure that that hip is not pushing out to the side, okay? We want to bring the weight into both feet evenly. We want to keep that chest nice and open. Pull the belly in. You got it, everybody. Let's stay with it. Give me 4 more. 4. Beautiful. 3. Ooh. 2. Last one. All right, here comes the balance. Bring the weight into the opposite foot. Lift. Twist. Stay with it for 8. Here we go. For 7, take it as slow as you need to. For 6, nice work, everybody. For 5, that's it. 4, slight twist in the torso, elbow toward the knee. For 3, big breath in. For 2, last one. All right, your feet are wide, toes are slightly out. We're gonna drop in for a squat, lift, and punch to the side. Then twist. That's it, other side. Drop, squat, and punch. You can lift that heel through the center. Give yourself a little bit more leverage as you twist from the torso. Okay, so the shoulders are twisting, the heel is lifting, reaching across the body, and add as much speed as you want. So this is our first interval. You probably got about 30 seconds. Take a big breath in, pull that navel in. Let's keep that heart rate lifting up. We're getting a little bit of break coming up here. Nice job, everyone. All right, let it go. 20-second break. If you need a drink, go on and grab one. You got it? Take a big inhale. All right, our next interval. We're gonna bring back in that walkout plank. Okay, so come to the end of your space. You're gonna walk the hands down. You can bring your knees down if you want. Come to your shoulders over your wrists for a plank, and then walk back and lift up, okay? So walk the hands down. You can keep the knees down if you want. Walk the hands out so your shoulders are over your wrists. Walk back and rise up, okay? Otherwise, you keep the knees up, shoulders over wrists, press the heels back for that nice strong plank, and then you rise, okay? So you find what feels good for you here. If it's too much on the wrists, make sure you keep the knees down. Make sure you're pulling that belly button up toward the spine to keep the core engaged. That's it. You can take it as slow as you need to, or as fast as you'd like. Just make sure when you're coming in for that plank, you keep the back nice and flat, pressing away from the ground, lifting the front body. You guys are doing awesome, stay with it. Marcia's got a great modification there too. You can lift your arms at the end, okay? We'll come back to that. Take a break, 20 seconds. We're gonna do one more interval and then we'll cycle our way back through, okay? So our last interval is gonna be 2 jumping jacks, and then inside to the ankles, and then inside behind you, okay? So 2 jumping jacks, touch the inside of the opposite ankle in front and behind. 2 jacks, inside, inside, behind, behind. That's it, 2 jacks, inside, inside, and behind. If you don't want the lift, you just step out for your jumping jacks, okay? Lift the ankles in front, and then lift them behind. That's it, that's it. Have a little fun here, okay? Don't take it too seriously. I like to bring in these compound movements to challenge our brain a little bit so that we're not doing something that we're always used to doing. Right, we gotta make that connection right there. Lift those ankles in front, reach them behind. Nice work, get that little jack in. Keep that heart rate lifted. Again, you can just step out for the jack if that suits you better, okay? And the ankles, you don't have to reach them. You can just lift them up in front and then lift them behind, all right? Lots of modifications for you guys here. And then take a little break, let it go. We're gonna come back to the top, so our first interval, if you guys can remember, who can show me? Marcia, yeah, you're on it like a car bonnet. All right, so when you're ready, guys, the music's gonna come in for that 60 seconds. You're gonna take that squat and reach across the body for a nice strong punch. See if you can keep your arm at shoulder height, okay? So rather than punching up, let's try and keep the arm straight across the body, dropping down through the center, pressing through the feet, rising up, and then lifting the heel behind, giving yourself a little bit more force as you extend that arm forward. That's it. Nice. Marilyn's got this nice little boxing move where you drop down through center, you take a little dip, and reach. Tyson would be envious of you right there. Let's go. Bring it on in if you like it. Otherwise, you can just stay here. Punching to the side, keeping the hips forward, all right? Or just twist. Your choice. Lots of options for you guys. Take what you need, leave the rest. We got about 10 more seconds here. Bring your heart rate up as you need to, guys. Take this opportunity. Take a big breath in. And let it go. Woo. All right, guys, shake it on out. Our next interval. What have we got, guys? We're gonna do the plank first. We're gonna do the walking plank. That's all good, Marilyn. You were ahead of me. So when you're ready, guys, walk the hands down, shoulders over wrists, heels press back, and then walk back. So even though we've got 60 seconds, you don't need to speed up the move, okay? You go at your pace to make sure that everything is feeling good in the body, everything is in alignment. You want to make sure that you're pressing away from the ground here, so not slouching down, pressing the heels back, rising up. If you would rather just hold a plank, go for it, okay? You can stay here, knees are down, Knees are up. I reckon we got about 25 seconds left. So whatever option you're choosing, make it strong. And take a big breath in. Use that breath to fuel your movement. You got it? When you're in your plank, be aware to keep the back as flat as you can. That's it. Pull the navel up to the spine. You guys are looking great. Nice moves. Okay, that one's not an easy one because to go from up to down, I mean, that brings the heart rate up quite a bit. So if you don't like that option, you can always choose to do whatever you want to in those 60 seconds. And our last interval, Marilyn had it. Those 2 jacks, inside, inside, behind, all right? 2 jumping jacks, reach and touch the inside of the ankles in the front, and then behind you. Inside, inside, behind. Come on guys, stay with it. Here it is, make it strong. So if you want, you can just step out. If you don't want the jump, lift on the inside. And again, if you don't want to lift and reach for the ankles, that's fine. Just pick them up, okay? You choose what's feeling good in your body today. If you've got a little bit more lift, you want to bring that on in, go ahead, go ahead. Don't let me stop you. I'm just here to enjoy this with you guys. So take some big breaths in. Let's lift our heart rates. Bring that energy up. Stand up tall for this, guys. Reach those arms out. Lift in from the front. Then take it behind. Lift those heels in the back. Feel that pull in the back of your legs. You got it, you got it. Stay with it, come on. Let's take it up to the end. Take a big breath. Last one. And take a break. Nice job. Grab a quick drink if you need to. And then get your weights. All right, so we got some squats and shoulder work here. Compound movement to work the upper body and the lower body. So when we start, we're gonna find our foundational squat. Let's take our feet outside of the hips. Turn the toes slightly out, heels are in. Weights are to shoulders. Now roll the shoulders back and lift that chest. Sink the butt back and down as you come in for the squat and press up. All right, guys, we're gonna lift the heart rate up here. So you take your options as you need to. If you wanna just work on the legs, you don't wanna do the arms, no problem, okay? Let's see if we can really press down into those heels to rise up. Maybe your toes are lifting up from the floor, no problem. Keep the chest lifted. That's it, sink the hips back and down. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, you got it? 2. All right, rise up. Now take the weights into the hands. Open up the arms to 90. We're gonna press the weights overhead in front and squeeze the elbows back and down. Press them up in front, squeeze. Reach them overhead, squeeze the elbows back to 90. Take it slow. All right, when you're ready, take a look. Ready? Here we go. Add a squat and a press. So from here, you can choose your modification. If you don't want the arms, take them out. If you don't want the squat, just do the press. Give me 4 more. Breathe. Feel that squeeze in your back. 3. Sit that butt low. For 2, come on. 1 more. Nice work. Relax the arms down. Roll the shoulders back. Take a look. We're gonna drop down in front. Allow the weights to guide you down. Rise. Take it down. Beautiful. So make sure those feet are wider than hips at least, so that your knees are not going past the toes. All right, take a look. We're gonna drop, row, flip, press. Drop, down, and rise up. Drop, lift the elbows. Open the hands, press it overhead, squeeze, down, rise. Drop, row, flip, press, down, flip, drop, rise, down. Stay with it. Keep those elbows wide. Flip the grip, lower, rise, drop. Elbows lead the way, open it up, press it overhead, take it down, flip. Here we go, when you're ready, you can speed it up. All right, your choice. That's it. You stay with whatever feels good for you. If you don't want the row, just do the press. Give me 4 more. Row, press, drop, lower. 3. You got it, team. You're looking good. For 2. Stay with it. Woo! All right, bring the weights in front. Shoulders roll back and down. Slow, 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 slow. Rise up slow. Press into those feet. If your feet are nice and wide, make sure you're pressing into the outer edges of the feet. Drop the tailbone through center. Take a breath in. Give me 2 more. Slow. That's it, everybody. Are you breathing a little bit more harder now? That really pulled that heart rate up. 1 more. Nice work. All right. Let's heel toe those feet in. Bringing them under the hips. Nice strong posture, so slight bend in the knee. Roll the shoulders back. Palms are gonna face in. Hammer curl, bicep work. We're gonna work on the upper body with some balance here. Take a big breath. Woo. That really got my heart rate lifted. I'm sweating in here. How about you guys? Marcia's giving me a nod. You're looking good. Keep those elbows close to the torso. And stand up tall, lifting through the crown of the head. All right, take a look. We're gonna bring the weight into the left foot. Begin to lift the right knee in front and lower. So keeping the hips square rather than leaning over. Maybe you use a wall or a chair. When you're ready, we're gonna bring the arms in. Lift and curl. You can use the weights or you can drop them down. No problem. That's it. Lift. All right, take a look. Lift, press, down, and lower. Up, press, down, lower. When you touch that toe down to the ground, make it intentional so you're not just dropping it down. Keep that weight in a standing foot. Keep the knees slightly bent so you protect that joint. Give yourself some stability. Take a breath in. You need it. Let's go. 1 more. Breathe. That's it. All right, bring the weight into that foot. Let's begin to lift that knee in front. Lower it down. So this standing leg, the knee stays slightly bent. You want to keep the hips as square as possible, so no leaning. Pull in on the belly button. So pull it to the spine. Engage your core, okay? Lift the chest, so don't round forward. Lift. Shoulders are over hips. When you're ready, that's it, Marilyn. Bring the arms in. Make it a compound movement. Upper body and lower body working together. We're having a full body experience here. Take a breath in. When you're ready, we're gonna take it up, push, down, and tap. Okay, so your options, you take the arms out. You just lift the knee and lower it back down, okay? Otherwise, up, press, down, lower, lift. Maybe you don't want the leg. Stay on the toe, press the weights up. That's fine. Keep the weight in that standing foot. Lift. 4 more. Let's go. 4. Reach. Stay with it. Keep your balance. Just breathe. Almost there. 3. Whew. 2. Nice job. 1 more. Beautiful. Take that foot down. Lift the elbows to the side. We're going to finish this off. Working those shoulders, the chest, the arms. Maintaining that strong posture. Pressing down into both feet. All right, let's drop those weights, guys. Here we go. We've got our first interval back here. Feet are wide, dropping down for a squat, raising up and punching across the body. All right, I don't know about you guys, but my back is sweating, my heart is pounding. I hope you guys are working. Wherever you are, I hope you're just having fun with what you're doing, giving yourself some gratitude for taking the time to move your body, freshen up your mind. That's it. So you choose your option here. Maybe you don't want the squat, and that's fine. Extend the arm across the body for a punch. Maybe you don't want the punch and you just want the squat. Here we go, we've got about 30 seconds left. So whatever your choice, just bring your energy into it, bring your intention into the movement. Make sure your posture is nice and strong as you sit the butt back, press into the feet to rise up tall. You got it, team. I can really feel my legs working here. That's it, that's it. Shake it out. Grab a drink if you need to. 20 seconds. All right. Our next interval. We're gonna come in for that walking plank. So when you're ready, you walk those hands down the front body, out to a plank position, heels pressed back, lifting the body away from the ground. Walk the hands back, rise up. Remember your options. You can take the knees down, shoulders over wrists, pull the belly up, rise up, and then maybe you reach the arms overhead. That's another good way to keep that heart rate lifting up. If you guys want that, reach. Open up the front body. Back body nice and strong. Rise, front body nice and open. All right? Take your choice here. Press away from the ground and keep that plank nice and strong. Maybe you just want to hold the plank. That's fine. Stay here. Press the heels back. Take it to the outro. Whatever your choice is, just bring your energy into it. That's it. Pull the belly up and in. If you're in your plank, keep the back as flat as you can. Press away from the ground. Beautiful work, everybody. Hang in there. We've almost got a break coming up. There it is. All right, 20 seconds. Take a breath, grab a drink. And we've got one more interval. Then we're done with the intervals. All right, so we've got the jumping jacks with the inside tap of the ankles and then behind you, okay? 2 jacks, lift in front, lift behind, reach for the foot. 2 jacks, lift and reach. That's it. Lift and then reach back. Take a breath in. If you don't want the impact, you just step out to the side and then lift the ankle in front and then reach behind, okay? You take it to where you need to. Take a breath in here. Use the breath to guide your movement. That's it. Nice work, everybody. Stay with it. Beautiful. Here's the outro. Again, if you don't want that jump, you don't have to take it. You just step out, step in, lift in front, lift in behind. Okay, this is it. This is your last opportunity to finish off this interval. Let's go. We don't need to do them anymore. All right, let's get rid of them. Let's take it out strong. Lift through the front, reach in the back. Finish your last one off and then take a break. Nice work, guys. Shake it out. Way to go, Marcia. Nice work, Marilyn and Tess, Jocelyn. All right, you ready to pick those weights back up? We got triceps and lunges and shoulders. So I'm going to go a little bit lighter with the weights this time. When we work the triceps, they're a smaller muscle group. So your choice. We're going to start with our curtsy lunge. So let's begin with our hips forward and all 10 toes pointing forward, okay? You're going to take one foot and bring it behind the opposite leg. Now you adjust your kickstand here. So it can be a little bit closer, it can be a little bit further back. It just depends on your hips. You want to bring your hips square to the front, so try not to open up. And when you're ready, you're going to drop the back knee. The front knee stays over the ankle, okay? Beautiful. Keep your body facing forward. Shoulders stacked over hips. So again, if your foot doesn't come where mine looks like it is, that's fine. Our hips are all different, okay? So maybe you're here. You find what feels good. Make sure that front knee is staying over the ankle. And then bring the arms in if you want. Reach to the corner and rise. We're gonna feel this in the hips, okay? Working the outer hip over here, working that back leg for sure. Pulling in on that belly to keep everything strong. Beautiful. For 4. That's it. For 3. Nice job. For 2. For 1. All right, step in. Now we're gonna step to the side. Drop and sink the hips down. Rise back up. Step to the side, side lunge. Back up through center. To the side. If you want the arms, lengthen the arms behind you and then lift up. So keep the chest up. Try not to fall forward, okay? Keep the chest lifted. Step out wide. Lengthen the arms behind you. Relax the shoulders down. Step back through center. You got it, everybody. Squeeze the triceps. Sink the hips over to the side and back. All right, take a look. We're gonna take it to the side, then we're gonna take it back, curtsy lunge. All right, you ready? Here we go. Take it out to the side, through the center, curtsy. So you choose your tempo, moving to the side, and then behind. Reaching the arms, lengthening back, and reaching forward. Here we go, do 6. To the side, and sink. 3. For 5. Nice work, everyone. Keep that chest lifted. 4. Squeeze the triceps. Reach. For 3. Front knee is staying right over that ankle as you drop the back knee. 2. Reach. Do 1 more. To the side, to the center, and behind. All right, here we go. Let's take that opposite foot. Take it behind. Hips are square. Lower. So I can already feel this hip is different for me. So I can't step that foot as much behind. The hips have to stay square to the front. Shoulders over hips. Front knee over the ankle. Reach. Breathe. You got it, team. Stay with it. Drop the back knee. If you don't want the arms, you take them out. Let's go for 4. Whew. Working that heart rate. Lifting it up for 3. For 2. 1 more. Step in. Take it to the side. To the side and back. Watch how this foot stays anchored down. Press into all 4 corners of that foot as you lengthen that leg. And if you want the arms, extend them behind you. Keeping the chest up. Not letting the chest fall forward. Chest lift, extend the arm. Reach, that's it. Take a breath in, everyone. You got this. I know it's challenging, okay? So you choose your modification. Maybe just a slight step. Okay, for 4, maybe no arms. For 3. For 2. And you know where we're going, right? To the side, and then back, lower. You ready? Here we go. Side, back. 7. Reach. 6. Lift the chest. Keep the hips square to the front for 5. Almost done. We're gonna have a dance off after this. For 4, have a smile, guys. Take a big breath in. For 3, come on, push it to the end. 2 more, that's it. 2. Whew. 1 more, make it strong. Reach. Sink. Woo. Let it go. Ah. All right. Time to get jiggy. Time to get loose. Let it all go. Grab a drink. Woo. I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. Woo. All right, you guys. You know the routine. Let's move it around. Let's spread that energy out in the open. I want you guys to know how important it is to what you're doing here, this work. Letting that energy go, lifting up your energy, your body, your consciousness. This creates ripples in the world, you know? We're sharing that with the people in our family, in our lives. Let's have a little bit of fun with our day. Take a few moments here. Get silly. Just let it all go. Oh, can't find me love. No, 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 no. You know diamond ring, and I'll be satisfied. Tell me that you want the kind of things the money just can't buy. I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. Sing it out if you're there. Ah. All right, grab a drink, everybody. And then when you're ready, we're gonna bring the weights on in, okay? Because we're gonna work on the chest here. So, come down onto your backs. When you feel like it's okay to do so, if you need a few moments to walk around, grab a drink. Take your time, okay? Join us when you're ready. Place the soles of your feet on the ground, and your knees are hip width distance apart, okay? We're gonna do a chest press. So take your elbows out to 90. Let them rest on the ground here. And now the palms are gonna turn slightly inward so that the heads of the weights and your thumbs are pointing in towards the inside of your shoulders. Okay, so they're not fully out, they're slightly turned in, okay? Now we're gonna press the weights up overhead and then rotate the wrists completely to face out. And then as we lower, slight rotation inward, okay? There's your chest press. Focusing on the muscles across the chest, the inner shoulders. So keep your lower back anchored down here. Keep your knees in line with the hips. And that awesome cue per Marilyn, make sure that your wrists are nice and strong and straight. So don't let your wrists bend back, okay? Keep everything strong. Keep the knuckles toward the ceiling. Remember that slight rotation as the elbows come to hover, and then press up and face the palms out. Give me 4 more. For 4, you got it. Squeeze for 3. Breathe in for 2. That's it. 1 more. All right. Now with the weights over your face, bring the palms to face inward. We're going to keep the elbows slightly bent as we allow the palms to open toward the ground, and then bring the palms in toward the center. Again, keeping those wrists nice and strong and straight. This is called your chest fly. We're working across the inner arms, the chest. Again, making sure our lower back is staying anchored to the ground and our knees are staying in line with those hips, okay? Open it up to hover and pull it back to center. Take a breath in here. You guys are doing awesome. Making sure you're keeping those elbows slightly bent to protect the joints. Let's do 4 more. We got 4. That's it. We got 3. Make sure you're breathing. For 2. Now give me 1 more. All right, now we're gonna add a challenge. So bring those elbows back down to 90, getting ready for that chest press. The heads of those weights are facing inward, okay? So thumbs are pointing in towards the shoulders. This time we're gonna lift the hips. Press into the soles of the feet. Keep your hips lifted as you press up for that chest press, and then slight rotation as you lower the elbows to hover. Press up, palms face out, slight rotation in. Lift. Squeeze, keep lifting those hips. Full body experience here. Press into the back of the skull. Protect your neck. Let's do 4 more. 4. You got it. Elbows hover. Press up for 3. Keep it strong. Press into those feet for 2. 1 more. Lift. Hold. Squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips. Now raise the arms and turn the palms in. We're going to do our chest fly. Again, press into the feet. Lift those hips. Here we go. Keep the elbows slightly bent. Backs of the palms come down toward the ground, and then squeeze up through center. Keep that work across the chest. Keep pressing into those feet and lifting those hips. Come on, squeeze the glutes. Take a big inhale, guys. You can do this. You're doing awesome. Stay with your bodies. Here we go. Keeping those elbows slightly bent, keeping the wrists straight. We're almost at the end. Let's do 4 more here. Here we go. For 4, breathe. You got this. Stay with it. For 3, nice job, everybody. For 2, 1 more. Now let's open the palms. Low. Keep it here. Lift the hips for 8, for 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms in. Relax the hips. Woo! Let those knees windshield wipe side to side. Nice work, everybody. All right, get rid of those weights. We're going to stay down on our backs. We're going to bring one ankle over the opposite knee. Allow the knee to open up. Take the elbows open and bring the fingertips to the back of the head or to the temples. Here we go. We're going to lift up through center. Slight twist. So the elbow comes toward the knee. Come back to center and lower. Lift up, slight twist. Back to center and lower. Lift. Slight twist. So the elbow doesn't have to reach the knee. You're keeping the elbow nice and wide. You want to just twist the torso toward that front knee. And then back to center and lower. Lift the back of the shoulders. Twist. Back to center. Keep the chin off the chest. Keep looking up toward the ceiling. Here we go for 4. Slight twist. That's it. Keep the core strong for 3. And remember to breathe, everybody. For 2. And 1 more. Now everybody, can you lift it up and twist and hold. Hold for 8. For 7. For 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Oh my. All right, let's reset. Opposite foot comes up and over. Allow that top knee to open. If you want, you can just bend one elbow and then take the opposite arm and relax it up to the side. Sometimes that helps give you a little bit more leverage to ground down. So open up the elbows, lift, twist, center, down, up, slight twist. Keep those elbows wide. We're working the obliques, the abdominals. Keeping the core strong so we can keep our posture nice and tall. Beautiful. When we have good posture, everything flows a little bit more freely. Our blood pressure, our digestion. Let's stay with it. Lift, slight twist, center, down. Ooh, breathe through it. I'm feeling it. Let's go. 4 more. Up, twist, center, down. 3. Keep the elbows wide, don't crunch them inward. 2. All right, everybody, lift it up. Slight twist, hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, hug the knees to the chest. Nice work, everybody. All right, one final exercise. When you're ready, let's relax the arms down by the side. We'll lift the feet up toward the ceiling, okay? So, we're going to allow our arms to give us a little bit of pressure down into the ground as you lift your hips, okay? The back of the hips are going to raise up off the ground. Just a little lift, nothing major. Point those toes toward the ceiling, trying to extend the toes to touch the ceiling. For 8, you got it. 7, maybe you feel a little crunch in here. 6, almost done. For 5, you got it. For 4, take a breath in. For 3, for 2, 1. Give me 4 more. For 4, you got this. For 3, for 2, and 1. Oh, hug the knees to the chest. Nice work, everybody. Give yourself a hug.
Good work, fit friend. Give yourself a good stretch and hit like and subscribe for more high liberty workouts.